Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Report, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
I'm Carol Massar, along with Nora Melinda. Let's get to some stocks on the move today. Back with us is Bloomberg News equities reporter Avalon Purnell. We had some news and some earnings and headlines after the close today.
We sure did. We can start off with Vail Resorts. That's ticker MTN. It slid about 2% post-market. That's after the ski resorts operator reported revenue for the second quarter that missed estimates. It also cut its net income guidance for the full year. That's partially because it's faced a lot of headwinds from challenging weather conditions in the Rockies. CEO Rob Katz mentioned that the Rockies have experienced the lowest snowfall in more than 30 years. And so that's led some skiers to go elsewhere and postpone trips.
It's been tough. Yeah, I know Tim's a big skier and has talked about the lack of snow, although they finally got a little bit of snow, and so things were a little bit better.
They must have sent all the snow our way to New York City, considering this winter.
We did have a lot of snow. We still have some snow around, even though it's warmed up a bit. All right, so MTN, we're watching that in the aftermarket. Airlines you've had on your radar.
Absolutely. So we can look at United Airlines, that's ticker UAL, and Southwest, which is ticker LUV. Both of those closed up today. United Airlines closed up about 2.7%, and Southwest is up about 3.5%, snapping a 6-day losing streak after President Trump made comments to CBS News saying that the Iran war could be over soon. So we'll see what happens, but those comments did lead to a drop in oil below the $100 per barrel that we were seeing earlier.
Below 90, right? Even.
Yes.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing, like the turnaround, right? I mean, in terms of what we saw, what was under pressure, and then the President Trump makes sense, right? The big question we've all had is the timeline of this war.
Right.
And so it impacts so much in our universe. Where shall we go next?
Well, a story that I've been watching very closely, I'm excited to hear you talk more about, Hims and Hers. We know this back and forth between them and Novo Nordisk.
Yes, Hims, that's ticker Hims, closed up 41% for its biggest jump ever. And that's partially because Novo Nordisk decided to finally bury the hatchet, at least for right now, and agreed to sell its weight loss drugs again on the platform. Now, they did make some decisions in terms of one, Novo dropped its lawsuit, and also Hims and Hers agreed that it was going to stop actively advertising its compounded drugs or copycat drugs. But we will see what happens. BTIG analysts are saying that this is a major positive for Hims because it helps to reduce the risk, especially potential regulatory action that could have happened against them. But they also note that the new strategy could mean that Hims and Hers will have lower margins this year. So we'll keep an eye out.
Listen, it's one that has been, I was looking at it, you go back a few years, it was above $60 a share, and we've seen a lot of pressure as this one tries to figure its way going forward, but to see these two who were initially enemies, lawsuits, and then to see quite a turnaround, whether or not this helps Hims and Hers, and Novo for that matter, that stock was up also in today's session.
Yes, it was up about 3%, but both of those stocks have had a roller coaster ride, to say the least, of a year and a couple of years, despite obesity drugs being such a big deal.
I know. It's been like one of the main themes that we've talked about over the last 2 to 3 years, I feel like, along with AI. I'm going to throw one more in there, if I may. HPE is up about 1.7% here in the aftermarket. That company also came out with its latest quarterly update, and the company HPE projecting sales at top estimates on AI hardware demand. So another one that we're watching. I keep doing that to you, like adding one up.
Down about 9% so far this year.
Yeah.
HPE.
Yeah, right? I feel like a lot of companies have seen a lot of pressure this year, but investors liking it.
The Stock Movers Report from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.